Hey everybody, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 No Death No Bonfire run. This is our character Take 3, and I'm Bearded Narwhal. Today we're going to start off our video by taking on the Dual Dragonriders fight. Arguably one of the easiest fights in the game. Arguably in that I seem to have a lot of trouble with them on videos like this, where it's important to show the world how bad I am. And, well, I mean, this fight isn't exactly... It isn't super easy, just because there's two bosses. Basically, in any boss room where there's two bosses, obviously the battle becomes double as difficult. I showed my ineptness at taking out Dragon Rider earlier in these videos, where the Dragon Rider almost kills me. And let's see what happens this time when I fight Dual Dragonriders, which is arguably twice as hard as the first one. And if you're wondering what I'm doing running around with my head cut off, I wanted to be able to summon someone in, because if you find the right Sunbro, this is like the super easiest fight. Omega, Decathlon 3, whatever, but I just go in. But if you have the right Sunbro, you can totally just like cheese one of them, and then the other one's super easy. And they act so weird in this video that I don't know what to think. Like, I hit him a couple times, and I do a lot of damage, so I'm pretty confident at this point. They don't deal a lot of damage to me, I deal a lot of damage to them. It's good stuff. But that bow guy will not fall off the edge for me at all. So I'm just like, okay, so I guess I'll just deal with his friend. Then he shoots me in the head with a lance arrow, because that's what that looks like. And it's looking pretty grim already. Like, I don't like my chances right now if I keep playing the way that I am right now. So something needs to change, and I need to get that guy off that ledge. I don't know if you can attack it to get him down, but certainly that Dragon Rider can. And luckily, once again, I have 100% damage reduction shield, so this is one of those fights where that's awesome. Especially because even though the Dragon Rider weapons for you are not 100% physical, these guys have 100% physical versions of their own weapons. And that right there is some of the scariest moments I've ever had in these runs. Like, Dual Dragon Riders, no, I've only hit them twice. I'm almost dead. Don't tell me this is it. Like, if that hit me, I would have been dead. If that hits me, I'm dead. Anything. And I get staggered. Oh my god, I'm freaking out right now. Like, during this video, I wish I had normal commentary. I think I might switch back to that just because, like, this is cool. I get to talk, I get to speak really well to you. I get to at least somewhat formulate my thoughts. I don't have to focus on gameplay. But you don't get those moments where I'm just like super pissed off at myself for doing poorly. And those moments of relief where I actually beat a boss that I thought I was going to die to because I'm doing really poorly. So maybe in future videos I can do that for you. But I do have a couple videos already recorded, so that's not going to happen in the near future. But I mean, near future as in probably later this week, you might see some of those. Also, while I have the chance while you're watching me fight Dual Dragonriders, I'd like to apologize for posting on my Facebook that I was going to post during Memorial Weekend, but I ended up being way busier than I thought I would be, so again, I apologize for that. I am planning on sticking to like a stricter schedule and actually uploading when I say I'm going to upload, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for maturity on my end. So, yeah. And this is going to be uploaded on the same day as my PvP video, my first one. And you'll notice there's a distinct video quality difference, at least on my computer. I don't know how it translates to YouTube, but I changed the settings on my OBS. OBS is my recording software, obviously, if I'm talking about that. And I changed some settings, and it makes the videos a lot bigger, but also a lot prettier. So, hopefully that comes with a better quality video for you, and maybe that'll soak more people into my channel. I have had a lot of like really friendly comments lately. Some from people I know, some from people I don't know. So that makes me happy. It makes me a little more hopeful in the future of my channel. So thank you again for commenting, and I really do enjoy hearing feedback. And as much as I emphasize it in my videos by being like, hey, please tell me what you like so I can do it. I'll do anything. I can be whatever you want me to be. But yeah, seriously, yeah, thank you for uploading. Not uploading. Thank you for commenting. And I kind of like stare at the camera like, oh my god, did I just almost die to Dual Dragonriders? Almost? Are you serious? And then I run away. But yeah, if there's anything I can... Okay, I'm gonna let him talk.
Good to see you well. Yes, very good indeed. I journeyed from the distant east to perfect my swordsmanship. The legend has it that powerful beings slumber in this land. This sword, spared my family for generations, and only a real man can wield it true. I may face any man or beast, and none shall be a match for my sword. This land is right, eh? King's gone. The people are mad clip. The land itself is overrun by intelligent beasts. No better place to test it. This land is king.
So he says, only a true man can wield his sword, and I don't know, I've seen a lot of female characters rocking the Blue Moon Greatsword, or at least what is supposed to be the Moonlight Greatsword. Maybe he doesn't see himself as a true man yet, and that's why the power of his sword isn't unlocked, and he really just thinks that's why it's not acting like the Moonlight Greatsword. I don't know. And this kind of gets a little tedious because I don't trust myself in this room. I really don't want to die in this room after narrowly succeeding at the Dual Dragonrider fight. So, this room is way harder than that Dual Dragonrider fight if you accidentally wake up all the statues. So, I don't trust my luck in there, and I just fire away with arrows, hoping for the best. And once again, the Mastodon armor looks so cool. I love how it looks. I just wish there was like a non-Mastodon-y bottom to the set, because I'd love it to like be like another Shining Knight outfit. I know the Sean or the Cyan armor fits that role, but in fact, maybe I should just wear those pants with this chest. Kind of fuse the two together. That could look cool, right? I'm sure people already do that online, but I haven't done that yet. Maybe if I get the Cyan leggings, I'll equip them. And I'm not sure if headshots actually affect these statues, but they don't seem to, and I'm missing anyway, so it doesn't matter, so I stopped doing that soon. And the the arrowing down statues continues. And I know I have to save one of these for the golem statue, but I figure that I'll be okay. I think there's more on the left side. At least I know now, obviously, but I was banking on my knowledge of this area, like playing out and me actually being able to do what I think I'm going to be able to do. And so, just two more left to kill until I'm done with this little zone. And I think this is the best way to handle this little area, because otherwise it's super hard, really dangerous. I was checking that side to see if there's any more, and then I see those two guys, so I have to shoot that guy to awaken both of them, and it'll be good. And yeah, headshots don't affect them. That proves it right there. I shot him in the face, and no headshot damage, so. Unless for some reason when they're crouching down, their heads don't count as heads, and then when they stand up it does, but I doubt that's the case. And when I do 119 instead of 102, it's because I'm using an iron arrow instead of a normal one. But just with one left, this area becomes a lot easier. And I parry him. Feels so good. Sacrificial parry. And in case you were wondering what that looks like, because I didn't really watch them the last time I uploaded a video with one of those, that's kind of what it looks like, and then it just picks that up and spins it. Looks cool. I like their anvil faces. Yep. They kind of look like giants that were like forced into servitude through that kind of magic. But I don't know. And once again, Mimic smashing on this character continues. I actually happened across a Mimic that I had no idea existed in Iron Keep the other day, and I'm really glad I didn't do that on this character, because it ate me. I didn't smack it. I just, like, tried to open it, and it just, like, ate the crap out of me automatically. So, at first, I tried to hit him, but that shield has a huge invisible shield, and I can't shoot his head from around that pole. So I'm like, you know what? I could probably just walk through and he won't see me, right? And then both of them are like, oh, there's someone to shoot at. So I play a little more duck and shoot here. At least these guys are affected by headshots, so this goes a little faster than those stone guys, but not too terribly much faster. And I miss. Missing doesn't help it go fast. Especially since the more I hit directly correlates to how much damage I do. I know it's weird that way. Maybe headshots work? I seem to be doing a fairly, like, standard amount of damage, even if I, like, hit in their head region or their chest region, so maybe I lied. Maybe they don't have a headshot. Doesn't matter, killed. So there's one left that I have to kill. There's two more of these archers above me, so I don't venture to the other side of the room. If I beat the game on this character, I'll come back, obviously, check out all the items that are upstairs and all about. It looks like he staggered a little bit like it was a headshot, but it didn't deal any more damage, so I'm fairly certain now these guys don't have headshots, especially since I just did it again. I kind of freaked out there. I could have aimed for his head, but I didn't. I mean, I could have aimed for him at all, but I didn't. I thought he was going to shoot a lot sooner than that. And then these guys. And this mammoth does something really funny. He gets stuck on this Sean Knight for a long time, and he lets me pound him with arrows a little bit. And I was checking to see if he can take headshots, but they cannot. Confirmed by this video right here. It doesn't, like, change damage. It doesn't do anything different. It's just like, poke. It's kind of funny poking him in the face with arrows, but... And he eventually finds his way out from behind the Scion Knight. And, do I kill him with arrows? Yeah, I do. Just because I know they deal a lot of damage and I don't want to deal with almost dying. Because I am like, oh, he's almost dead, I can handle him. And that annoys me. Their shield is not, like, a standard protection, like, square. It's like their entire front. And I take a lot of damage versus that guy, but that's okay. And what am I using? Do I use a charm? Maybe I don't use anything. Okay. And this guy, the first guy, I couldn't hit him in the leg, but this guy can shoot right next to the shield and it's fine. Like, I hate that it's like a frontal defense entirely. Especially since I can headshot him from this angle. And my bow's at risk, which doesn't make me happy. But that's okay. I do have some repair powder that I bought back in town, so that's okay. However, I would like my bow for those archers that are on our building to our right. I don't get that, though. Actually, I might use that still. I don't remember. It's been a while since I recorded this, so... And, yeah, it seems a lot easier to take out these mammoths with my mace, but... If they do hit you, they do ridiculous amounts of damage. And I was really confused as to what was going on there. Like, there's some times where you can't get close enough to hit them because their, like, hitbox is so big, but their, like, damage hitbox is so small, so... I do use arrows here, okay. I trust my luck that I won't break it, I guess. And this is gonna be a full arrow action-packed episode tonight. You get to see this Dragon Rider bow in action, I guess. Showing off its sweet damage capabilities. And it seriously is a great bow. Like, it's... Like, I wouldn't get it on this run if I wasn't entirely sure that it was the bow for me. Because wasted resources in this kind of run is, like, terrible. See, look, this is the short bow's version of damage, and I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? 27? So, do I just ham it and go in? I'm at least thinking about it. And then I'm like, oh, there's 3 of them. Yeah, let's use the Dragon Rider longbow. And then I'll use a repair powder. I still have 4 left. I'm okay. Better to do that than just to die for no reason. And dead. 1 down. And this is number 2. And number 2 can actually shoot me while I'm shooting him, so this takes a little more, like, dodge and then pop back out and shoot. But I do realize that I can shoot them twice before hiding again, so... Except for this time where I took forever to actually shoot him at all. And then I could have clearly gotten another shot there, but I didn't. So, not super strong plays this episode, but that's okay. If you're still watching, then I thank you for, I missed arrow. For sticking it with me through this rough patch in my, my gameplay. And from what I remember, the last couple of videos I recorded, I'm not exactly on the top of my game either. So, bear with me. I am pretty late in the game. I'm getting kind of nervous. Like, this is way further than I had ever been before on a no-death character. I've said it a couple times, but if you're just joining us, my last no-death character, that got my furthest No Death No Bonfire character was off-camera, and he got to Iron Keep after defeating the Lost Sinner, and that's it. So, being this far, it makes me ecstatic. Even if I lose this run, it'll still be a success to me, because it proves that it is possible for me to do it on this type of run. And, that feels pretty good. Like, I'm gonna keep uploading these videos. Alongside of some PvP videos, which I'll get used to editing and making a little better. Today's upload is not the best, I realize, but it should be fun to watch. I win a lot, which surprised me. But, I don't know. Hopefully the PvP series can become a good, like, sidetrack from this No Death No Bonfire. Maybe a less serious spin to it, and my game minimized again. We really need to figure out what's going on there, because that's happened a couple times during boss fights, and if that happens during the wrong boss fight, I could just be dead automatically. Like, I'm not happy about that. Obviously, yeah, who would be happy? And I just wanted to check to see if he said anything else. That's really it. But, yeah, who would be happy if they just, like, randomly died for no reason? I wouldn't be. And this is a good time to check out this Mastodon chestplate. It does kind of give your character a belly, but it's super cool looking besides that. Like, ugh. Look at that cape. That cape is way cooler than any other cape in this game. Like, she looks awesome. Take 3 is a badass character. And I'm really happy that she's taken us thus far. And it will be sad if she dies and she'll have to be moved on. And as I say that sentimental moment, the Embedded comes in and creeps up our day with his twitching and his very creepy themes. So, I now have the key to the King's Passage, and I get a free Fire Seed and Soul Vessel, neither of which we'll need for this run. And what do we get out of chest number 3? A Bloodstain? Strong Magic Shield. Again, not going to use on this character. That's okay. Worth coming up here for the key to the King's Passage, and by worth it, I mean mandatory, so... Oh, looks like you're going to get 2 boss fights out of this video. I forgot that the Mirror Knight was so close, so... 2 boss hype, back on track with our bosses. I guess the last video technically had a mini-boss, the Flexile Sentry, but... let's not count that. I probably should have fought Dual Dragonriders last video, just to separate the bosses, but I didn't really think about it, whatever. But yeah, we get to fight the Mirror Knight, and this fight is interesting because if you're unfamiliar with this part of the game, the Mirror Knight, or the Looking Glass Knight, as people who read the game will tell you, the Looking Glass Knight will summon in players, sometimes. Sometimes they're just NPCs. Also, I can't remember which one of these come to life. I'm really dumb, because I totally could have killed a whole bunch of them before they awakened, but I didn't. Instead, I'm stuck fighting a whole bunch of crazy, powerful twin blade statues that scare the hell out of me, so I run away. But yeah, the Looking Glass Knight can summon in NPCs or players, depending on how active the server is that night, and that's pretty cool. I love when they include PvP in boss fights and actual challenges within the game, but on this kind of character, the Looking Glass Knight could be one of the harder challenges for me, because if I do it wrong, or if I'm not super careful, whoever gets summoned in could be super powerful and just destroy me instantly, and I'm not wanting that to be how this ends. Although whoever does kill me would have like a great story to tell if they ever find this video, like, oh my god, I totally ended this dude's No Death No Bonfire run. It was awesome. My name's Uncoolio. Thanks for watching. Oh my god, wouldn't that be awesome if Uncoolio was the dude that came in and kills me during this fight? That'd be... He's wearing the same stuff he wore for the Lost Sinner. He's all decked out in that High Knight Iron Mask, his Drangleic armor. Keep moving, skeleton. Soul of Proud Knight and Twinkling Titanite, thank you. And our special guest for this video is, to our other side, stop staring at yourself, Benhart of Jugo, our Scottish friend. He's one of my favorite characters, and Wish Me Luck is what that wave is. Gonna need it. The Looking Glass Knight is not the easiest fight in the world. It is a super cool fight, though. I use those green herbs just to boost my stamina regen a little bit during the beginning of the fight. Starts out strong by automatically guard breaking me. Good on you, Looking Glass Knight. You know my weakness. Things that hurt a lot. Basically anything that hurts. And I realized at this point that taking Benhart in gave him a lot of health. Or damage resistance or something, but he's pretty beefy now. And I get worried, but he keeps focusing on me with my Dragonlight shield. So Benhart actually goes to town on his rear end while I'm taking damage. And Benhart can do some serious damage if he uses the right attacks. Like, he can do up to like 165 per swing, but sometimes he just does 88 per swing. It's up to Benhart's mood. And I believe it takes quite a while for him to notice that Benhart even exists. Even though Benhart's just chilling out. Oh, there we go. So I deal 160 per swing, it looks like, on a good day. 192, 177. And yeah, I'm doing quite a bit of damage, and that feels good. That feels good from a person not playing standpoint. And there it is. The NPC or player, not sure who that is, but I kill him super easily. And that is the only summon we'll have for this fight. I believe that was the NPC. That's at least the armor that the NPCs wear when they invade you. So, if it wasn't an NPC, it was a dude that really loves cosplaying as the NPCs that you can get summoned in. And I throw throwing knives. I'm not sure why. Maybe because I love wasting resources. Maybe because I wanted to see how much damage it dealt. I don't know. Maybe because I just wanted to stay as far away as possible. And Benhart and I take down the Mirror Knight. Look at those excited rolls. Thanks, Benhart. You look majestic, staring out into the rain. And you're gone. So that's my super pump dance. Super pumped dance. I'm still containing my excitement, as you can see my weird running path and forgetting where the item was on this part. Try to hit a chest with a running attack. And what is in here? Bonfire Aesthetic, spell Quartz Ring, and another spell that I won't be using. And look at that beautiful view with those polygonal mountaintops. And I thought I was going to end it there, and I'm like, oh, this is a sweet ending to a video. And I go for the wave, and then I'm like, wait, I can go down here and end it in my next bonfire. That's a good place to split it. That way, you don't start your next video with a giant elevator ride, where I'm berating you with conversation that has nothing to do with the video. Like, right now. Seriously, you're still watching. Maybe you're watching for those weird tentacle-like things on the front of my armor that were flailing in the wind, but seemed to do it a lot longer when I was watching before. And we're almost at Shrine of Amana. Or the worst area of the game, if you're familiar with it. They seem to have really made it easier, though. So, don't rage out too hard. It used to be harder. It's a really beautiful area. Aesthetically, it's awesome. So this is Shrine of Amana. As always... There we go. There's a view at it. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my post-commentary and my gameplay, please leave a like and let me know with a comment. If you'd like to see more content, please subscribe. See you next time.